Hi.
Hi, and welcome to Starcraft 2 Amateur Hour.
I'm Negative Sons,
And I'm Guns Akimbo.
and I'm a fruity lady.
Yes, you are. And you know what we just discovered that no one else, I think, has ever
Yeah,
discovered?
think about this for a second, really.
There's like a confused cock-sucking bat right here. Look, there's the face and the weird mouth with the two eyes.
You know what it kind of looks
And
like?
either the wings, or if you want to reverse it, it looks like almost like the Half-Life.
It kind of
small
looks to
monsters.
me like the face. If you spin it the other way, kind of looks like the face of a Dooku from Legend of Zelda, like the little monsters
yeah,
that pop
yeah,
up and
yeah.
spit the nuts at you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, hi guys.
Hi. But it is really cool that there's like that shadow there that you can't see what's making the shadow.
Yeah, I love mystery.
It's the mystery shadow of Lost Temple.
I love when women are mysterious.
Wait for it.
What?
That shadow
Yeah.
is of the Lost Temple. That for which Lost Temple is named.
Nice.
Yeah. That's the Lost Temple. No one has ever found it. You just assume that little stuff in the middle of the map is This is Lost Temple, but really that's the Lost Temple.
There's no Indiana Jones that has Lost Temple in it, right? It's just Temple of Doom.
The
Or is it the Lost
the
Temple
temple.
of Doom?
I thought it was Indiana Jones and the Lost Temple of the Crystal Skull.
Oh.
No? Yes?
Yeah, whatever. That was a bad joke. Fucking fail. All right, so we have this game is from Ragnarok, aka I guess Xenos, on the Starcraft.org forums.
Yeah.
Which is an awesome place. If you haven't gone there, go there. We're so much fun. And he had a little post on the forums saying,
But we shouldn't spoil it. Should we? Should we spoil it or not spoil it?
okay, well he's been trying something new.
Yeah, for Protoss. He's a Protoss player.
Yeah, and so he wanted to try to do something a little different. And we haven't watched the game yet, but anytime someone says different, I'm in that.
We watched the opening to make sure like it wasn't like that he was like cannon rushing his opponent.
Yeah,
On creep.
but I'm pretty sure he knows better than that.
Yeah. But anyways, so what was cool here is that he opened with a 10 pylon 10 gate, which is a very interesting build that a lot of players are using against Zerg, because it's a little bit slower economically, but it's the fastest possible gateway that you can get, so it gives a really strong early pressure. And it looks like he's actually going to get a 10 double gate.
Oh,
Actually, no, he got the gate on 12, so he did a 10 pylon 12 gate. That's kind of strange to me, but whatever, he's got his own style. But there is a build where you go 10 pylon and then you just save up 150 minerals and put your gate on 10 too. It's the earliest gate you can get. And it's the only real reason to ever go 10 pylon. Maybe he didn't go 10 pylon. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
I think he might have gone 12. I don't know. Whatever.
You can't go 12 pylon. That's
Okay. Oh yeah, that makes no sense. 10 pylon.
Yeah.
But this will probably be pretty damn good against this fast expand here.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Either way, I do like a double gateway zealot pressure against Zerg.
Yeah, and that little pressure line, the line of pressure of the little arrows.
That's a gigantic penis, Protoss penis pointed right at the Zerg.
Might be gigantic, but it's pretty damn thin.
Sometimes,
Sometimes just long is good.
long is good sometimes.
So we have the first zealot on the way, and the spawning pool just finishing now. So there will be 2 zerglings coming out on the production overlay, which should be honestly enough to halt this guy for a few seconds. And spine crawlers going down, but where are they going down? They are going down here.
2 Zerglings will not actually kill a zealot.
But 2 zerglings with 2, droney boos.
I don't know about that.
And a spine crawler that won't be ready in time.
Or 2. 2 that really won't be ready in time. Actually, you need 4 Zerglings to kill a zealot.
3
actually.
if micro.
3 if you micro, but the zealot can micro 2.
Yeah, but not as cool as the zerglings.
Yeah. This actually will only take away shields from the zealot, probably.
Yeah, not even. Oh yeah, the shields are almost fully down. But now the the zealot is in the main, and
Wow, nice micro.
I thought he would get 1 hit with that spine crawler.
Yeah, no, that was really good. But these spine crawls are going to finish really quickly. And 2 zealots, I don't think is going to be enough to take him down. But really, at this point, he's done exactly what he wanted. I think he might be on the verge of overcommitting, because now those zealots are probably a little bit stuck in the base.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard for them to escape. He should have probably pulled out right exactly then and forced the Zerg to swallow those losses of what he had lost.
But sticking in the base right now is a cool idea. It's making the Zerg have to build Zerglings, build units. I mean,
he shouldn't still be reinforcing, but his shields should be fully regenerated on the zealots that are there. He could probably get the queen if he doesn't pull back, but he should pull back.
Yeah.
And he's running right. He's going to lose all these zealots actually. Wow.
Yeah, but
and the zealots at the front are going to be lost too. The zealots at the front are attacking. There's dead zealots right now at the front.
I don't care.
Okay, well they're dead already. You missed it completely.
Cool. Oh, but the queen off creep, so he is going to get the queen. Oh, is he? Come on.
No,
Yeah,
really.
he'll get it. Yeah, there we go.
God.
All right. Well, no, I think this is doing its job.
Let's look at lost resources right now. Protoss has actually lost 450 resources to Zerg's. Protoss has lost 550 to Zerg's 450, so 100 more minerals lost for Protoss. And Zerg really didn't need to lose that queen, so it would have been even better for Zerg. You really don't want to overcommit on that pressure. It
Yeah,
actually
I
sets you
think
back.
3 zealots was more than enough. It sets the
mean,
Protoss into defensive mode. It sets the Zerg into defensive mode. Sets the Zerg into Protoss mode.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what I'm saying either, dude.
But really, there's a really strong build actually. But you really want to pull back in time and put the last 2 zealots didn't even need to be made. That got killed in the front. If you pull back and then put your expand down, that's the ideal form of that build.
Yeah.
But it's a very micro intensive hard build to also save your money up and get your expansion. So it was well done.
Yeah.
But it was just talking about how to do it perfectly.
Yeah. Well, I think the point of what he did was I'm not sure if he was going in to win, but in my head he wasn't. And the point of going in at that point again is just to stop drone production. Force some links out, force these spine crawlers, and then...
Yeah, I agree with you. But my point is that, ideally you're doing that because you want to get ahead.
Yeah.
Like, if you're coming out even, then
you're not getting ahead. Exactly, and that's why I was agreeing with you. You shouldn't have committed some money.
All right, so we can be friends again.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Good. And so 2 base Protoss against 2 base Zerg.
But
Scary.
I do like this. This is exactly the right way that you're supposed to... pull back from that sort of harass, even though he did overcommit. You pull back with your zealots and some cannons in front. But it is really... I like that the Zerg is getting roaches now because it's really easy to break something like this with roaches now because the roaches now outrange cannons, I think, don't they?
They don't outrange. You serious? Roaches have a range of 4 now. What do cannons have? Range of...
You click on the cannon button with the attack.
Yeah, 7.
but roaches
can absorb a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, and roaches are better at breaking this than they were before, anyways. Oh, I remember what it was. There's a way of placing your cannons where you place them behind a building.
Yeah, behind
a gateway.
The gateway.
Yeah, and now roaches can hit the cannons.
So these things really just coming in for a scout, get an idea of what's up. He sees the second base down, sees the econ going, and really not too much else big is happening right now. Just cannons behind to protect from potential mutes. I don't know why, because he doesn't have any spire.
Yeah, he doesn't have a spire. And that's one thing is I like... Usually why a lot of people are complaining about how... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Protoss really should go robotics facility first in all situations, pretty much. Even if just for the observer. And it kind of sucks that they sort of have to. But, getting a robotics facility and an observer is a total cost of 300 minerals, 200 gas.
Okay.
And right now, he just spent close to 300 minerals on cannons.
That he doesn't need.
Yeah. That if he got an observer, he would know that he doesn't need.
Yeah, and Protoss needs to pull back. Force field's going down just to try to keep a contain.
Wow, he doesn't kill the sentry. He should have probably killed that sentry.
0 shields and 8 health in that sentry. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impress.
It should be dead. It's pretty not impressed.
It's pretty impressed for that sentry. He comes back and he's like, yo, guys.
It's like... Sentries are robots.
They don't have feelings?
Well, you could probably talk... You know what? The sentries don't talk to the other zealots, but they probably talk to, the probes.
Okay, and now we see a little bit of a honky-tonky. Double Stargate.
What's the actual English definition of honky-tonky? Do you know, actually? Because I always wondered.
Well, in this case... it's
it means Stargate.
It means Stargates.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You're going double honky tonk.
No, a double honky tonk on Lost Temple.
I love to get some Southerner slang for Starcraft too.
Yeah, that's great. I think we should use that actually.
We got 3 chili dogs defending the main.
Honky tonk should
double honky tonk and a fat mama.
we should really talk about what's going on. But I do think that whenever those moments when we're casting and you can't remember exactly what it's called that you're trying to think of.
Yeah.
Honky tonk from now on, whatever it is, no matter what race.
All right.
So he went double 10 gate into expand and double honky tonk.
Yeah.
So
we got a 9 mushroom sandwich.
Anyways,
right. So these roaches doing what they need to do, but a little bit late. Zerg needs to be a base ahead.
So Protoss right now, is leading in supply by a little bit, but it's pretty much even.
83 to 84,
and is getting the air +1 attack upgrade,
yeah.
Which to me means that he's going to be making carriers because he just put them on the production overlay and I cheated and saw them.
Yeah, cool.
But no, I mean he got those 2 Stargates and he looks like he's getting the carrier. He was also getting the upgrade for increased interceptor speed of pushing the interceptors out of the womb of the carrier.
Yeah, and I like that the Zergling's trying to get a little bit of a flank around there. Protoss retreating. So we can now reveal the little bit of the point of this build.
Yeah, do you even want to pause for that or no?
Yeah. So the point of this build that Ragnarok/Xenos was saying on the forums, and he was trying it in a bunch of games, was to go with the normal Protoss ball of Stalker, Zealot, Sentry. But instead of going Colossus, of replacing Colossus with Carrier, of pretty much delaying your opponent until you get enough of an econ to get to that point in the game, and see how Carriers worked in place of Colossi. And I mean, it makes sense in a cool way because Carriers hit both ground and air, have great range, and can sit back while the front of your ball just goes nuts.
Yeah, and I think that it's cool because it's a really good timing because the Zerg has cleared his 3rd expansion already. But it's a good timing because he hasn't really exactly quite taken it yet.
Yeah.
And the supplies are pretty even right now. So I think this is actually a really good timing to pop some carriers out in a normal game. I feel like the Zerg could maybe be... The Zerg invested a lot in those early defenses. I feel like Zerg could be a little bit more ahead now if he had droned up.
Yeah, and if he had gotten a 3rd base earlier, but Zerg's really pushing in heavy right now. He might actually do a little. No, I think it's
no. The cannons are so strong, plus the warping of the zealots.
Yeah.
If we look at army now, it's still really really close.
And this little sentry's still alive. If he survives this battle, he's so cool.
Yeah, that's a hero sentry.
He has like all those hockey scars. Like remember in the '80s, the hockey scar was awesome. If he had like an eyebrow.
But it looks like he might reveal the carriers a little bit early. Does the Zerg see?
Let's see. Not yet.
No, he hasn't seen him yet. Really, when you do something like that, you really want to... Oh, and he actually does.
You have to.
I will kill you with my carriers.